career.
At 18 years old, Matthew Peat has landed the best job of his life, painting sets for a new play at Sydney's Ensemble Theatre. His brief, to recreate the atmosphere of an urban ghetto. Once, Matthew would have been doing this on any vacant surface he could find around the city. Graffiti has been his ruling passion since he was 12 years old. What other people see as vandalism, Matthew regards as an art form.
Graffiti's been around for ages. I mean, even the cavemen used to paint their caves, you know, and show that where they were, you know, claim their area. It's like us, just modern.
In the language of the street, Matthew was a bomber, respected by his fellow gang members, hunted by the law.
That's part of the fun of it, you know, because you're thinking, I'm doing it and I'm getting away with it, and it's sort of like a adrenaline thing.
Did you ever get caught?
No.
You're one of the lucky ones.
Got hassled and that, but never got charged.
It all changed a year ago when Matthew joined the Assemblies of God Church.
It woke me up to myself, you know. I really saw what I was.
He decided then to translate his talent into something legal.
I'm still expressing myself. There's no problem with that. I'm doing more of it now. But I'm not doing an ego job now, you know. Now I'm spreading the word, which is before I was spreading my ego.
How much of an influence has the church had on your work?
The biggest influence. That's changed my life. Like, if it wasn't for the Lord and that, I reckon I wouldn't be here now.
What do you mean?
I reckon either I'll be dead, like, or in jail or something like that. Because, you know, it's a dangerous game.
If you live in or have visited Sydney, you might be more familiar with Matthew Peat's work than you think. It decorates some very prominent places, such as this factory on a major inner-city road. In fact, out here, Matthew's work gets more exposure than that of many recognised artists hanging in galleries. Thousands of people pass this piece every day.
It took about 20 hours, I think.
When did you do it?
I did it when I was supposed to be studying for my HSC, and we just did it in broad daylight, because we had permission from the men inside.
Do you see yourself as an artist?
Yeah, for sure. There's no difference between us and art, except we use a spray can. Well, it's finished.
Are you happy with it?
Yeah, sort of. It's a bit small. It's hard to work with such detail when it's so small.
Do you still get the same thrill out of it?
It's a different thrill now, because, like, it's not the thrill of doing something illegal anymore. It's the thrill of expressing myself and that.
The 5 murals Matthew has completed for the Ensemble Theatre form the backdrop for Road, a play about youth and unemployment.
It does create just exactly the atmosphere that we wanted.
Do you think Matthew's an artist?
Of course, of course. He tells me that he was turned down by all the art schools from after his HSC. He did 3 units of art because his mark wasn't right. And you look at all of this and you think, I wonder what marks mean.
Matthew, what's it like seeing your work up in here?
It's very different than seeing it on, you know, a wall around Newtown. You know, it looks like it should be on the street, but it's not out of place. It's sort of like, I don't know, no words can explain it. It's just really weird.
How do you think people will react to it?
I hope they're shocked, and I think they will be too.
The city is also one of the few places in the country which appears to have railway vandalism under control. In southern states, the fight against vandals costs millions. In Brisbane,